One of the best kept secrets in Silicon Valley is the Stanford Startups Accelerator. The numbers are insane. While 90% of startups fail, 92% of startups that go through the Stanford Startups Accelerator are either running or acquired 10 years later. And what's crazier is startups companies are 2.6 times more likely to achieve a $100 million valuation than other top accelerators. My startup, Prodigy, was one of those success stories. We went through Startups in 2015 and sold the company for 9 figures in 2021. And the lessons I learned inside the accelerator can be applied to any business. Probably the most important thing I learned inside the accelerator was a 3-part formula for building a business. And it works whether you're building a $1 million business or a $1 billion business. And you need all 3. The first 2 are critical, but they don't actually work unless you have the 3rd piece. The first thing you need is a new or growing problem. This is the famous why now question from VCs. See, if you're solving some old, boring, existing problem, chances are the business's needs are probably already fulfilled. It's not something that you can really build a massive business around. And ultimately, all great businesses are built around finding a new or growing pain that they can provide a solution to. On top of that, you need a really big market. The simple formula is number of customers times the price point that you can charge those customers greater than $2 billion. $1 billion if you're not really looking to raise venture capital or you just want to build a pretty sizable business, but $2 billion is really ideal. That's going to allow you to raise venture capital. And sure, you're not going to get to $2 billion most of the time, but it allows you to just take a small piece of the pie and still build a really big business. But it's the 3rd piece that probably matters the most. And rather than telling you, I'm going to quote ultra controversial billionaire Peter Thiel, competition is for losers. Now, what Peter Thiel is really saying is not that you have to go out and kill all of your competitors. You need to build a moat around the solution to this large market with a growing problem. And this is critical. If you go out and you find an amazing problem, you build an amazing solution, you get all these happy customers, you raise all this money, lots of press, people will see that. And if you don't have a moat that keeps them out of your business, they'll just come in, take all your goods, kill your business. And this happens to so many founders that are onto something and they just don't hold on to the market.